Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good day. It's your boy Max, and we're here with the last podcast for not the year actually, just say the year in school, the school year, not the school year. Why the first podcast for December? Let's go with that. All right, but before we start, I'd like to apologize. We will not be doing Twitter Hall of Fame today because of some issues. I couldn't get enough tweets to do the needful. But on the other hand, we have some senior men with us. You guys have seen on the post, we have Tofumi, we have Mesoma, who is the first time on the podcast. We have the usual Valor, and our featured guest is the one, the only, the Enigma. The big man, literally and figuratively. The actor, the voiceover artist, what does he do again? Comedian, and so on and so forth. I feel like now that I've done for Fope, I think I should do for everybody.
Yes, please.
Okay. So Fope is here with us. For Tofumi, I think we've done enough for her. She's a bass guitarist. She's social media influencer. No, social media marketer. She's in accounting 300 level, and so on and so forth. For Valor, he's a high-level programmer. He's a high-level programmer. He's an elect student, 400 level. That's all I know for. That's all I can think of Valor. And then, you guys have heard me speak about Mesoma so many times. I've said she's the most resourceful, smart. Jesus. After I've been there for many episodes, I can't remember anything. Jesus. She's one of the most resourceful people I've ever met. She's a graphics designer, very good at that. She's also a writer. Blah blah blah. I can't remember anything right now, but let's just go with that. She's everything. She's a solid. She's my closest friend. So that counts for everything else.
It really doesn't, but it's fine.
It counts for everything else, and she's very, very smart and very, very beautiful. I think that's
push it. But it's fine.
Okay. All right. So those are for our guests today. Today we'll be doing roundup of the year. Basically, we're going to be talking about how our year went, not in detail, but just like a summary of the year. School, academics, love life, all join. I actually want to hear Valor's love life. Okay. IT.
You did not tell me about
school,
this.
Please, love life was there. Because some people, I don't want to share anyone.
Okay.
Broken up this year.
Okay.
Actually, two people here.
Let me finish now. Relax. Let me finish. So we'll talk about our aspirations at the beginning of the year, where they are now, if you've achieved them, how you achieved them, things you didn't achieve and why, and then we'll talk about how you are feeling at the end of the year. You know, this is December, this is the last month of the year, how you are feeling going into New Year's and Christmas, and maybe there's time we talk about our Christmas plans. We're moving on to, and finally, our aspirations for the new year. What are your goals, your plans, so on and so forth. All those resolutions that we'll say and we'll never do, we'll talk about them right here, right now. But before that, we at Max Talks had a Spotify rap coming to us. Yes, podcasters also get raps. Anybody who's registered on that Spotify also has a rap. And to my astonishment, I can't remember the amount of episodes. When I get into the analytics, I'll tell you guys. But did you guys just know, I found out that 82% of my listeners are on Apple Podcast, and only 15% are on Spotify. Now, for those of you who don't understand what that math means, on Spotify, I have 1,200 listeners. That automatically, effectively means that on Apple's podcast, as I checked yesterday, I have 5,000 listeners on Apple Podcast. and I think 200 and something on Google Podcast. People should patronize Google Podcast more.
How about Deezer?
I don't use Deezer. Although I should put it on Deezer, Sha.
I use Deezer.
Okay. So for the official stats, this is just for Spotify. I'll get for Apple later. Amongst podcasts that have at least 94 fans, we are top 10. For podcasts that have at least 83 fans, we are top 5. And we are the number 1 podcast that have at least 84 fans. Sorry. I have created, or we, as Max Talks, have created 1,510 minutes of content. So that basically means 24 hours. As far as we calculate it, it's exactly 24 hours that we've actually 24 hours and a few seconds, but still. Of talking.
Man, you talk a lot, bro.
That's the gift God has given me. Max Todd had 148% more streams than the average Spotify episode. Max Talks was heard in 5 countries. The number 1, yes. Number 1 is Nigeria. Second is United States. Third is Canada. Number 4 was Australia. Number 5 was the United Kingdom. We had Australia.
Wow. So you're trying to tell me that as we are talking right now.
Yeah. Some people in Australia will listen to you.
Let's go, Joe.
Something magical happened between February 27 and March 5. I had 302% more listeners compared to my average week. Our podcast was in the top 30 most shared globally. 63% through direct link, 15%. You don't need to know that. That one's boring. We are in the top 15 most followed podcasts in the world. And my listeners, and God's grace, my boy. And based on the stats, Spotify has classified the listeners with the personality of the devotee. That means the fans love the podcast, they really love it. They are quick to support new releases and play their favorite episode over and over. That means people actually listen to one episode more than once. And every single person rated my podcast 5 stars. So that's a good one from you guys.
Every single person. So, okay, Max, you talk, not to be a bad belly, I'll be critic at the same time. So I'm going to listen to every single one.
I'll rate it.
And I'll rate you what is deserved.
Why are you just mean for no
I wait now. I'm being honest. What is deserved? So like, and I'm sure, and I'm very sure with little I've listened to.
Are you sure?
It's very good.
That's only very good.
Okay.
I might give you a 5.
But on my personal Spotify, just my own Spotify rap, I listened to the song Sunroof by Nicky Yor and Daisy. I listened to it 90 times throughout the year.
That's small.
With most listens on August 3rd, 2022. My top 5 songs was Sunroof, Light Sweet by Charlie Puth, Banners, Someone to You by Banners, Fairy Tale by Livingston, that's actually my best song, and Holy Father by what's this guy's name again? Victoni. Joseph Victoni. Yeah, Victoni. Alright. My top artist of the year was, of course, Maverick City Music. I spent 2,687 minutes with them, and I was in the top 2% of Maverick City Music listeners this year.
Wow.
My best song, gospel song, was Still Holy by Ryan Ofe and Naomi Rain. Shout out to Naomi Rain. That woman is good. Alright. Yeah, and my top artist, top 5, Maverick City Music, Banners, Justin Bieber, 24 Gig Golden, and AJR. And my best podcast, I'm going to omit one because she doesn't deserve it. I'm just joking, I'll say everyone. My best podcast was Football Weekly because I am a football analyst. Shits and Gigs, shout out to Shits and Gigs. They actually promote solid content. TWS Pod and the Gary Neville podcast. And my podcast, I said my music personalities, I'm an enthusiast. I'm a super fan when my favorite music releases. I'm the first to know, and so on and so forth. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's the wrap of my Spotify Wrapped. I actually didn't realize to say that. Okay, so enough about me. This year, we're going to go from Tofumi to Fope to Mesoma down to Valo. And we're going to start with your goals and aspirations at the beginning of the year. What was your hope for the year? Don't think about what happened during the year. Just think about how happy or sad or whatever you had planned for this year. Just the goals. Don't tell us. We'll still get to how it worked out. But just the goals for the year. Okay, shoot.
Most of my goals for this year covered just my ICANN. It's a professional exam, by the way, if you don't know. So yeah, it covered my professional exam and then how to get it and the classes I'll be attending and all of that. So I didn't have much planned for this year. Just everything around my professional exam.
So at the beginning of the year, your whole idea was, I just want to do ICANN pass and that's all.
Yeah.
All right.
Pass?
She just wrote it. She has not seen it. You'll be fine. All right, Fope, it's your turn. What were your plans, aspirations, and goals for the year?
Okay, so basically, I just wanted to upgrade my life. Yes.
Okay.
For those who don't know, okay, most people don't know. I'm an actor, a comedian, and as much as I'm an entertainer, basically. Yeah. So at the beginning of this year, I plan to, for my acting career, I plan on getting to the big screens.
Yeah.
Yeah. For my comedy, I plan on having at least 5 comedy shows, and for my what's the last part? Don't remember what I say. And for my entertainment part, me being an MC and everything, I wanted to host at least 2 weddings this year. And by the grace of God, I think I was able to achieve every single one.
Hosted 2 weddings.
Yeah, I hosted 2 weddings.
That's
I had 7 comedy shows this year, and I got onto the big screen. I was privileged to be on Flatmates African Magic. So,
wow.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's all.
That's not just all. That was good.
So thank you.
All right, that's two more Fope. And we're now moving to the Enigma. Mesoma, what do you have
An enigma.
for the beginning of the year? Because I know you spoke to me about this and I can remember some of them. So what did you have for the
I'm not
beginning
sure,
of
like,
the year?
I can remember
Sorry,
everything.
what does enigma mean? I don't know what the meaning of enigma is.
Check your dictionary.
Shut up, my
As
friend.
I was saying, okay, I had a lot of goals. I actually classified them financially, academically, spiritually, and otherwise. So fitness goals, I was like, oh my god, I must get that app. But like, I'm not getting the app, so I'll move. Then financially, I was like, I must get a job this year, and I have gotten the job. And then I also said that I would, like, my relationship with God should be something else that I can't even understand, but like in a good way, get closer to God. And this year has just been a bumpy ride, but then it has definitely been a lot more than I could ever imagine. And then what is academically? Okay, so yeah, I set all those goals. I think basically everything, and then just be able to have fun, and I've actually had fun this year. A lot of stories. Yeah, move on. Yeah, that would be it for this year.
Okay, Valon, how about you?
Okay, so this year, I would say a couple of things planned. I want to learn a couple of things that this year in particular, like, okay, programming, academics, so not necessarily school work, but at least things that will help me
Yeah.
in the school work. Also, yeah, majorly, I want to get closer to God. And
I'm actually so happy. Actually, when he's done, I want to speak about my getting closer to God.
Sure.
so actually, that was this year was amazing. I'll say that.
Yeah, no,
that
right?
aspect. It was really something. Then concerning academics, yeah, this year I got my best results. Ironically,
This job.
shut up. Ironically, it was my worst semester, but at least I got the best result I've actually ever got.
Because you're a beast.
It's not. I'm a beast.
You're a beast, don't worry.
We thank God. That's practically, and I learned most of the things I
fair.
went to learn this year.
Okay, Fope, what let's talk about your spiritual life.
Okay, yeah. So most people don't know me. Yeah. I was the bad boy. Yeah. I mean, I was actually I was not the regular bad boy, like just a normal bad boy. I was a bad boy.
Okay, emphasis
So
gotten.
yeah. I think you guys have gotten it. But I'm just so happy I met Christ. Actually, the story is very, 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 very funny. I'm the type that goes to church, and when I go to church, it's just to sit at the back, make noise, laugh, and everything. And then there was this particular Sunday, there was no seat in my regular spot, and the only seat left for me was in front of the church.
Holy Spirit.
And then I was like, and then I went, I sat there, and then there was just this different spirit, and the people there had this different joy from the regular joy that you see people have. And then I just wanted to have that. I wanted to enjoy it, and that's how I got to know God more. Yeah.
All right. Now to me. You guys are boring. How people like my own is very, very. We're going to go from the highest to the lows, and we'll just go from there. Okay. Obviously, spiritually, I wanted to get closer to God.
Maxwell likes himself so much. I think that's the problem.
No, the fact is, you guys just talked about boring things. Like, guys, let's talk about the juicy. All right, from the beginning of the year, I wanted to talk about. In the beginning of the year, I didn't have ideals for this podcast. This podcast had not come to life at the beginning of the year. The only thing I cared about at the beginning of the year was 1, my spiritual life, 2, my relationship life, 3.
He's very single.
I'm quite single.
Very
my relationship life, my academic life, and at the time, money. I think that was all I cared. So the goals for the year were very simple. Academics, I wanted to get my best results this year. I didn't get it, but I got very close to it, so I'm happy for that. We give God glory. Okay, actually, I also wanted to raise my CGPA, and it did. So I guess that's also good. That's for academics. Spiritually, I wanted my spiritual life to be constantly on fire, because most of the time it was just like a sinusoidal wave. High, low.
Wow.
Sometimes I'd feel it, sometimes I wouldn't.
Wow.
Enough of the ad libs, sir. So sometimes I feel it, sometimes I wouldn't. Sometimes I'll be a good boy, sometimes I'll just be lukewarm.
Yeah.
Not bad, but lukewarm. So I just felt like, no, let's have some consistency, because consistency in Christ is key.
Yeah.
You get. So I was like, okay, let's get there. And honestly, God has revealed Himself to me in ways I cannot even begin to fathom. Just today alone, there's testimony, but we'll come back to that at the end of the episode. All right. People are waiting for a relationship, but let's go to which other life, financial life. If anything, it went backwards, because I've spent money that over the last 2 months, I've spent money that I don't even believe I should have, but God just keeps providing. So yeah, there's that. Then relationship life. Well, in the beginning of the year, I was not with somebody, but it was on the edge. Let's call it on the edge. It wasn't a situationship. I won't go as far as saying it was just on the edge. Like that moment when you're not sure, she's not sure. We're just on the bridge. But then she ended up ghosting me, so that one ended. That one bashed.
She actually ghosted you.
Yes, no.
Like, stop talking to you.
Yep.
Like, ladies are weird.
I love women. They always win.
Like I'll be honest, I'm not gonna try and pace myself in one night. She ghosted me,
They always
me.
win.
I collected it and I just moved on. Like it's calm. She ghosted me, it was calm. Middle of the year, I wasn't. That's when I did like dive into this podcast. Starting March. I was focused on this podcast mainly, but I met someone. It didn't work out particularly well.
Yeah.
That one too bashed. That one was deeper, but didn't get far enough, but still bashed. End of the year, God revealed to me that my wife is not coming out university. So that one obviously also helped. But I did have.
Wait, actually, are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious. But I did have a revelation, not a revelation, child, but like I had a very interesting. Let's say. Not comments. No, I had a very interesting conversation with someone. She doesn't want to be named, but we'll talk about it towards the end of the podcast. Okay. Basically, or let's just talk about it now. Now, in Covenant University, we all know that we all know that we have people who have relationships in Covenant University. But the real question was, why do Covenant University relationships don't go far? Why doesn't Covenant University relationship go far? Like the reason why people collect breakfast in Covenant University, that's the essence. So basically, let's discuss about what's your reason, or let's start with Mesoma. Mesoma, what's your reason? Why do you think things don't work out well for people?
Relationships?
Yeah. Why do you think things don't work out well? This was not part of the itinerary, but as we know.
Yes, why do you think Mesoma?
Why do you
I'm very
think things
interested
don't
in what you think.
work out? Why do you think things don't work out? Like, to be honest, all of you dodged that question of love life, so we're coming back to it. Yes, we're coming back.
Not fair, though. I'm with the love of my life, though.
Okay. Why are you lying to yourself? you see what I'm talking to. So what's your take? Is your personal opinion from what this thing is very subject to your opinion?
Why I don't think relationships in Covenant University work out.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's not all, actually.
Not all, but most. There's only a handful of them.
I've seen the ones that work out, and I just think that a lot of them happen due to the environment.
What do you mean?
Your environment influences you a lot.
Okay.
It says a lot about. It does a lot of things to you where you just react, don't react. A lot of peer pressure, something you can relate to, and then basically, like, people do these things just because it's convenient. 1, 2, because they're seeing everybody else do it. 3, and that thing is just like one of the reasons doesn't survive is because people don't really think this thing is true. They just barge into a relationship. Like I had a conversation with someone yesterday. Someone was like, people don't really judge. People just barge into relationships. They don't really like try to reason it. They're like, oh, I'm feeling this person. I'm feeling this person. Oh, do you think he's feeling me as well? Oh, I think he's feeling you. Oh, let's feel each other together. And then, bam, we have a relationship going on. And
you know the funny thing?
Yeah.
That is actually very true.
So, like, that's basically what just happens. And then, you're not in that relationship and realize that, yeah, he was just feeling you for that time. And, yeah, we're done. I'm not that feeling you anymore. And we go. So, like, I think that's just basically it. Personally, to me, people don't think this thing is true. And then, secondly, sometimes it just doesn't work out. We are in a place of sometimes it just doesn't work out. A lot of relationships don't work out, and I feel like that's just it. Relationships, some just don't work out. That's all I have to say. Yeah.
All right, Fope, what about you?
I just agree with everything she said, honestly. People actually go into relationship just for the fun of it, and it does not make any damn freaking sense. The truth about the matter is that most people how I explain this that people will understand. Okay. Now let's put it this way. So most CU students just want to have fun, and I think it's high time when the university forgot it's high time we stop wanting to have fun. I don't know if you guys get what I mean. Like,
yeah,
I'm not saying you guys should. I'm not saying that you should date to marry, but then just have that mindset.
I feel like you should actually have that in your back.
Yes, just have it at the back of your mind that
because
this is someone that you want to have a future with. This is someone that I don't know if you get what I mean. This is someone that you can have a future with. I don't know, like someone that you can be with. So
yeah, I get you.
If that happens, very fine.
So
if it doesn't happen, yes, you know you tried for it to be that way.
Not that you just
want to dabble into it and just have fun. No, it shouldn't be like that.
Before we get to for me, sorry. Based on what you just said, it just struck me because I heard somebody say something. A friend of mine, she said that it's not every time you date to marry. Sometimes you date to check your compatibility with the person.
That's what getting to know each other is about.
To check your compatibility. That's basically what
I'm sorry, but why then?
Now, that's the thing. As you're checking your compatibility, also have the future in mind. You get? And then if you feel like something that's two ways to handle this kind of thing now, because if you're dating to find a compatibility, and that thing, like, you should not just want to find, if you want to be taking with compatibility, then you can't be doing tests up and down. But like, if you want to actually have a future with this person, as you're checking compatibility, you don't just barge into a relationship some things have been checked obviously. Like some boxes are already ticked before you get into those things.
Why then do we say know yourselves?
That's so I just come and I just massage the thing. Is that a thing?
No,
I
you
actually
don't
have
get
a
what I mean.
conversation.
You don't get what I mean. I mean, like, what's the point of getting to know each other if there's a space? Because for you to get to know each other, that is the point that this person's value aligns with mine. Let's try this out. I don't know if you get what I mean.
Yes.
You know, one thing many people need to understand is that love is not a feeling. Liking someone is actually not a feeling. It's a decision. You make the decision to. Yes.
Love is not a feeling. Liking someone is a feeling.
It's actually not a feeling.
There's a difference.
It's the same thing.
I think he keep saying the same thing.
Loving someone is not a feeling.
That's what he said.
Yes.
Liking someone
It's
is
a feeling. Yeah.
Yes, it's a
that's what you just said.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
then you're correct. So, I lost track.
like you can decide
Fellow, what?
to love this person. I don't know if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Like liking someone is more or less infatuation.
Yeah, actually.
Liking someone is more or less infatuation. That's why when I see some people I've had situationships with, I tell them I don't use the word I like you. Yes, you might say it's too strong, but I don't actually like you because I don't have a feeling for you. Like I just sat down and said I want to love this person. Like I want to just give this person my full attention.
That's
like,
already a
this.
decision,
So,
sir.
like so, it's a decision. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So that means I love you. I don't like you. I actually do love you. I don't know if you get what I mean.
Yeah, I do.
And someone told me something. Someone said, the person was like, Mufokwe, the truth about life is that you never stop liking someone. You only, how do I explain it? How did she say that? Like, you only, like, now, for example, please, I'm not gay or anything, but like, let's say I like Maxwell, right? Yeah? Yeah, it's just what you guys do. I'm a comedian.
Continue.
Okay, so let's say I like Maxwell, right?
Okay.
And Maxwell should tell me no or something, and then he's not able to work and everything. I actually never stop liking him. And now, let's say Miss Summer comes into my life right now, yeah? I now get to, what do you call it? I like Miss Summer more. I don't know if you get what I mean. Like,
I get you.
The intensity is just more than that of Maxwell.
Yeah.
You get, so that's just.
You can stop liking somebody. You can stop liking somebody.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can stop liking
if
Actually can.
that's if he ends in a terrible way.
No.
No.
You just stops.
You just don't like the person.
Are you sure?
Yes. You just don't like the person again.
Me, I'm not sure anymore. Let's go in.
Okay.
This is like
People,
weird.
there was a time when they were having this conversation. I was working in, and they invited me into this talk because this is like kind of my ministry. You understand? So it's the word the man used. The man called me and said, "This is your
Actually,
ministry.
that's his
This is my ministry." Yesterday again. I'm serious. That's my
Yeah,
ministry.
actually
I want to talk to you after this, please. I need that ministry understand.
Yes, bro.
Because yesterday again, I was speaking to one PG guy, and on the spot,
levels.
this guy just called his friend and it was like, "I want one guy, you want to speak with you." I was like, "God, I'm beg. I'm still a learner. I'm still a learner. Beg." Do you get? So like, and my take on this thing is very simple. Like, see, I won't go ahead and say relationships and see you break up because people stop liking each other. I feel like people just never understood the concept of the relationship itself.
Yeah.
I feel like number one, you date for the wrong reason. You come into somebody's life because you want to satisfy a need, which is so wrong. Like a lot of people enter relationships, and this is just like me just telling you, a lot of people enter relationships mainly because they don't want to be alone. The fear of being alone is more
I've
than
been
their
alone for
fear.
8 years, I beg.
No, calm down. Some people actually don't want to be alone. The fear of being alone is more than their fear of breakup. I've seen somebody that said that. Like, I'd rather think about it. It stems from little things. People that can't walk to their hall alone. People that can't walk alone. I understand the girl security thing, but I met a guy that said he can never just be walking and be alone. He feels the need to be with somebody. He doesn't like his personal space. He likes when people are always around him. Do you understand? That kind of person has never learned to be alone. And from one of my mentors, he said, before you can marry, before you can date, you have to learn to love your alone time. You have to learn to love yourself alone first. Because even when you are in a relationship, I think I'm going to deep, but I'll just quickly say this and go. Even when you're in a relationship, you need to understand that you are still two individuals living as one. But understand you are still two. You cannot be smothering your wife 24/7. She'll get tired of you.
Swear.
Do you understand? Exactly. She needs her space, you need your space. But the occasional time, or majority of the time, or at least 40-60% of the time, you guys can be doing your lovey and so on and so forth. But there will be that time when two of you are in the house, but she wants to read a book and be calm. She needs her alone time. The same time, you just want to watch ball and be calm. Do you understand? It doesn't mean I don't love you at that moment in time. It just means that sometimes there is me and there is you.
Just have some me time.
Sometimes I just want to, because sometimes you need some time to just reflect or just enjoy yourself.
Just think.
Because it's good for somebody to be a source of your happiness, but not the source of your happiness. Do you get what I'm saying?
Word.
Being the source of your happiness means there's only one. Being a source just means.
Oh, when this guy gets up for body,
So
relationship
we've gone too deep. But you understand? Many people just, and that's just one of the reasons. The other reason stated, same thing. People just want to satisfy a need. Some people are just quote unquote naturally or necessarily they cannot control themselves. Other people, they need money. This is mostly, and this is not to shade anybody here.
Ladies.
This is mostly from the lady side. You just use the men on your DMs for financial aid.
You know, there was this friend of mine that on her birthday, she said, she just sent me the list of things she wanted for her birthday, and I was like, I just jokingly said that on my birthday, you don't give me anything, no.
Like you get
And then on her birthday, she was like, something like, hey, if you truly love me, if you want this friendship to continue, you make sure you get something. That's the last time you ever spoke.
Don't bash with that.
You don't bash.
Don't
You're not my
bash with
girl.
that. You're not my
We don't
guy.
have anything. Like, we don't have anything.
Don't tie our umbilical cords
like,
together.
exactly.
Okay. We should not come here together. So we're cool. Exactly. And okay, yeah, Tofumi, what's your reason? I think I've already spoken about Tofumi, what's your reason? Sorry, reason why you think relationships with government university don't last or aren't genuine. Some people just enter for different reasons. We're still coming to the senior man here. We save the best for last.
Dirty.
Okay.
I think college-based relationships don't last.
She's speaking from experience, though.
No. No, we're not
Just
talking
when all of
about
you are
me here.
speaking
For we're
from
not talking
experience.
about me.
But don't worry,
So,
you know,
I guess
like I earlier
in a
said.
way, you are the product of your experiences.
Sorry, like I
that's
earlier
true.
said, guys. Sorry, like I earlier said.
Or the lack of
Brilliant.
Come on. Let's go, Joe. Aristotle, let's go. Yeah, continue.
Honestly, before Tofumi speaks, so she has been. This is her second relationship she's in this year.
Away.
So
Calm
she
down.
was in a toxic one, and thank God she left, and now she's with the best person she could ever meet, which is me. Yeah, so, yeah, we can continue.
Hey guys, Papa does not know anything about my relationship.
I spoil your own ministry.
I'm not spoiling my feelings. I'm not joking. I do not
When
have
is she
any
ending?
I'm going
relation.
to make sure she listens to this podcast.
It is
Are
well.
you serious?
I'm going to
No
make sure.
problem. She knows I'm joking. Not so far.
Guys.
Okay.
Relationship in Covenant University, most of them don't work because. What was I going to say now? Okay, they don't work because what most of them are looking for is like the wrong thing.
Yeah.
It's like,
So what should
It's
you be
like-
looking for? So what
Wait,
should
let me say
Okay,
why
okay,
they
yeah,
don't
yeah.
work.
Okay,
They don't work because most of them look for this.
Gives Konji.
Apart from that, you just want to be with somebody like someone that will walk you to the hole, someone that will, or just want to be with somebody. Probably
just want a consistent
yes,
companion?
just want a consistent
Yeah.
companion. That's why most relationships don't work because of that basis. And then what else again? Yeah, like you said, Konji. That's almost let's say Covenant University students are looking for because I mean, well, maybe because we are all teenagers.
Sorry, pause. On that consistent, calm down. On that consistent companion part, it just struck me, and I just felt like I should say this because the spirit was talking, and I just needed to say this. On that consistent companion part, the main reason why people that go for that thing don't last is because when you look for a consistent companion, the nature of human beings is to get bored easily. In other words, when you are around somebody too consistent all the time, you do get bored of the person at some point.
Yeah.
And that's when you now be like, oh, I don't like you anymore. You never really liked them, you just liked the company they gave. So now that you've gotten too used, too fond, and too bored of their company, they now seem more like a burden. That's when you hear somebody say, it's not me. Sorry, it's not you, it's me. And then they'll now start lying. Unnecessary lie. Do you understand? So yeah, just like to expand on that. But yeah, that gives thing. I feel like that's what's doing most common system. Kind of like if we were to be if we want to take a census of like these things, you just know that many people are just in it to, and so on and so forth. All right, mainly, okay, we move on. So your aspirations for the year, you guys already spoke it. When you were talking, you said how it went, so I cannot ask you how it went. All right, as you are now, the five of us, as we are now, what do you feel like? What do you feel right now? Do you feel accomplished? How and why? Like, you feel accomplished. What did you do that made you feel
Is this with regards to the year?
With regards to the year, that means, okay, this happened. Oh no, I forgot. The question is, what's the highlight of your year? Hey, I was trying to remember. The highlight of your year. What's the one event, thing, occurrence that just made your year light up? Like, that was the day that you could say, or the year, or sorry, that was the week or the month that you could say, yes, this was it. It could be a month, it could be a week. You get, it could be 3 days.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. So you just say, this is the highlight of my year. That if you missed it, if it's a program, you say if you missed it, you missed everything. Do you get? This is the highlight of my year. Okay, I met this person, and this person has been, boom. Do you get? All right, go for me.
Was the
You
highlight
ended the last one.
Was the highlight be a good thing?
Doesn't have to be highlights, as long as we'll start with good. Move to bad after, but we'll start with good. What was good? The highlight of your year.
What can be good to me cannot be good to you.
Exactly. So we'll start with the highlight of your year.
Good highlights.
Right.
Okay. It's hard. Okay.
You
One of the good highlights
Was
this year
getting to know me.
Oh, so nice.
One of the good highlights this year was induction. My 8 years induction is a professional thing. So I was really happy. Anyways, I feel like that's the happiest I've been this year. The fact that I completed the stages and then I got inducted like a ceremony. So yeah, that was the happiest thing. I think that's all.
Okay. Fope, your happiest.
Okay, so I was the highlight of my year. Okay, so I don't know how to explain this. It was actually a week, but how that week came about was within minutes. Within 30 minutes. That's how my whole week came about. So it was the week of Community University's 20th anniversary. That particular week, which was meant to end that Sunday with Taylor Night.
Yeah.
That's when they bring a gospel artist to a gospel artist concert. Yeah. So for the concert, like I earlier said, I'm an actor, right? So there was meant to be a musical for the concert, and then the producer of the musical met me and was like, "Oh, Fope, please, I need you to just come and watch this musical and help make some correction." Right. Now, to be honest, I really wanted to be on that musical right from last year. When I saw the musical of last year, I was like, okay, I really want to be on this musical and everything. And then getting there, and I was just doing my screenplay and making here and there corrections. Next thing, they were like, "Oh, this show does not have someone. Fope, please, will you do the honors to take this role for us?" And I was like, yes. And I was so happy. I'm like, "Oh yes, I would do it." And then, now they call me the one take God. So they said I should go there. I just had an idea of the script, went in, and everybody just take it like, "Wow, that's so good." And so I was like, "God, man, you're good." And I'm like, and I'm just joking though, but yeah, it was that good and everything. Then cut long story short, as the rehearsals were going on, what's going on, the producer of the entire program then came and was asking the producer of the musical some question and everything, and then he just said, "Fope, what's your take on this subject matter?" I was just dropping, so I just said, "Okay, this is what I feel. In fact, I need you to spearhead this aspect," and automatically, within seconds, he made me the assistant producer of the entire a Taylor program, and from there I got to meet Pastor Steve Ibuka. I said Ibuka. Imam, my God, Pastor Nathaniel Bass himself, and some other dignitaries. So it was a very beautiful week for me.
Alright, Maxima, your highlight of the year, the good one.
Let us say the bad one. It's
Start
going to
with
sound
the good one.
good.
That's the good one.
The good ones. I think the good one to be. It's actually like recent.
Okay.
It's just I got really excited when I got a job. It was something really exciting for me because it was one goal I really needed to come through this year, and it did come through. I didn't even pitch myself. Someone pitched me to someone, and it was just exciting that someone could pitch you like that. And then also, I think it's funny how it's funny how this is funny. Yeah. Okay. So I wasn't excited. I don't know. I think I was. I guess. So yeah, I got my first boyfriend after 20 years.
After 20 years.
It was very funny.
After 20 years.
Yeah.
Oh, your first boyfriend in your life.
Yes, no.
Yes.
I think we all picked up on that. Okay, continue.
So
Sorry, what's his name?
It was very exciting.
No,
What was his?
Unnecessary.
Wait,
So-
you guys are broken up.
What the hell were they?
They said what was. Okay, it's two things now. Either the
So, yes, that was
Yes,
really
that.
exciting.
Wait, it's two things.
After the podcast,
Pause
let's-
now, wait.
Then-
Option A is he died. Option B is they broke up.
Don't worry, we'll explain after the podcast.
Okay.
So yeah, that's Valo's turn now.
Okay, Valo.
Okay, the highlight of my year really was at the beginning of the year. Okay, not the beginning, the middle though. My dad got better. He was not feeling fine the last year. Spent Christmas together. So that was one of it. And the other highlight is hearing my friends tell me their breakfast story. Like that's it was just this summer. This summer was everything. This summer was everything. Like after summer, this summer, I was hearing different things. And you just be laughing because it's always very funny. Because I dishing you the story hot. It was very funny. And I also got to go out the most this summer. I think summer was really everything for me.
Yeah.
Yes, that his first time in pleasure.
Hey, that sounded so wrong, dude.
Now let us move on
See,
to
please
Maxwell.
clear that rubbish.
So,
Okay, so as you guys do, I mean, no, I'm not a people person, but like I do like spending time with people. So I would go on a limb and say my highlight of the year was first getting a phone.
You've never had a phone in your life.
No, I had a phone, but like when I got the tab, when I entered the tab life, the phone became obsolete. But when I got a phone, tab became obsolete. So first of all, getting a phone. Secondly, every single podcast from beginning till now. You guys should know that my fans mean everything to me. I've met so many fans, and to all of you, thank you so much. A fan still reposted her Spotify rap where we were her third most listened to podcast. I was so happy. Fans have been reposting, sending me DMs, talking to me. You know, I've met fans just. In fact, shout out to 300 level accounting. That cause they are really out for, like, they are number one fans for Mark Stocks. I'm really fast at green tag, just green tag. 300 level green tag. Honestly, they are just 300 level green tag. That's where most of my fans are. They are wonderful. Like that's it. Like honestly.
So they're going to listen to me. Oh, I love you guys. Oh.
So every moment on the podcast, and you guys should really know that for every podcast I do, I enjoyed it. Do you understand? So it wasn't like, oh, I was just trying to meet up the quota. If I don't like it, you can ask guys that are close to me. I won't post it. I have a lot of, let's say, I won't call it trash, but failed episodes on my list. So it's not like, oh, Max just saw one and just dropped. Do you get? So it's like we had fun doing this. That's why I posted it. And for everybody who has laughed, for everybody who has rated, for everybody who has subscribed, for everybody who did not even want to listen to it and now you're a fan, I just have 3 words to say. I told you so. But anyhow, we just move on.
that's 4 words.
I told you so. Sorry, 4 words to say. I told you
You
so.
meant to say I love you.
Like I actually.
I love
I
you.
said I love you. Like, good
I
word.
didn't
You're
expect
such
to
a
say,
good
but
child.
I don't.
Like, you're so grateful. Jesus.
I love you guys so much. I love you guys so much.
Still forward.
But still, and the highlight of my year finally is basically every moment I spend with friends. Like it's not just girls, it's guys too. Like the banter, the banter with this idiot.
It's guys too. It's guys too.
It's guys too.
My baba.
The banter with this idiot, with Jones, with Numa, with Azaino. God.
That boy does not like you.
With Azaino.
That boy hates you. Jesus.
Azaino.
His lifetime.
Azaino is always funny. There is no day.
Don't see me.
Azaino.
Anytime I see you guys do that, I'm like,
Yeah, like God, you can't be blind to yeah, Azaino stories. Okay, with Azaino, with guy. If I didn't call you, just relax, guy. But still, with everybody, with the girls, with obviously number one Mesoma, with my executive producer here, with Tofumi, with Emmanuel, the manager of this podcast, and so on and so forth. There are many. Jesus. With Carla, with Wakachi, with Nkem, blah 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 blah, and so on and so forth. There are many of them that I've mentioned on this podcast day to day.
yeah, you don't mind him, Joe. I'm there for you.
David John. I just fuck the anime lord, David.
Are you serious? David likes science. Jesus, calm down.
Jesus Christ. Anime Marvel.
He doesn't look
That's
like
the Ime's
you.
thing. Anime Marvel DC. That's the Ime's whole MO. Then the last but not the least, the Communion Unit family. From the likes that have passed to the ones that are here, I still love you guys. Every single one of you that have helped, that have devoted your life, even to my mentees in podcasting that have come to me for help. I love you guys so much. I think that's all. That's basically my highlights of the year. I've met so many people. I averagely meet one person every 2.5 weeks. So I've met so many people this year, spoken to so many people this year, had the opportunity, grace, and privilege to talk to so many people this year of different faculty, different spheres of life in every sense. So I'm just opportune. Everything I look at from this year, God has granted me, and there is no taking it for granted.
Everything you looked at, God has granted you.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
There is no taking it for granted.
Except the women aspect.
No, everything. Even the friends I have, the guys I have, yourself. Well, it is well. The fact that I'm still surviving that department, he's still God. There's nothing. If not for God, I will slap one lecturer. God, but it's fine.
One particular one.
Just one. But it's okay. Welcome. It's God that is just keeping me from those light
I don't know,
things,
there are
guy.
two right now.
But welcome.
Actually, it's one I want to just.
God, but welcome. It's the spirit of God that enters us that makes us calm. That makes us calm. No, free that guy. That guy is never doing me anymore. It's this main one now that I'm looking at. But it's been a pleasure. Now we're going to the worst parts of our year. Basically, this part is just for you guys to know that we are not superheroes. We also go through bad times.
I mean,
you open your mouth. I'll wipe your face. Open your mouth. At the point in this year, Valor was just passing through life. It was just streaming through life. It's not even understand what happens. So if you open your mouth and you are feeling, I'll put me and share.
Like, you get.
If you open your mouth and just come and talk like there is nothing, I'll wipe you. Alright. So for me, starting with you.
Hey, bad times this year.
Tough times never last.
In fact-
Only tough people do. Yeah.
In fact, this year has been full of ups and downs, and mainly downs, especially in my relationship life. I broke up this year.
It's your first?
Yes.
Exactly.
My
You get the first and you go.
my first-
Let me tell you a positive. Out of that, everybody must collect breakfast at least once.
I don't go collect
At least you've gotten it out of the way. So the next one's going to be fruitful.
Yes, it was a very, very tough time. And then apart from that, I had a lot of downs, family related, friends related, and then I was just on the verge of of either choosing, God or just going back to where I
wayward
started
life.
from. Yeah, where I started
Alright,
from.
yeah.
And what do you choose?
He said, I choose God. I choose God. So I
No,
chose
you guys
God,
cannot understand why I'm
and then
happy
that's
for.
one of the most beautiful parts of my year too, because that decision was a very wonderful decision. Because I don't know where I would have been now, maybe in hell or in heaven, can't tell. But yeah, so it was a very tough time this year, and then I passed through it. I got there, and then this is December, and then we're going out this December by God's grace. So for
Fope, it's your turn.
I'm going out.
yes, we are painting the town blue.
It
Blue.
was red.
Blue.
Okay, so okay, for me, what's time of the year? What's time of the year? Sorry, please, can we just skip me and then we'll come
Okay,
back to
let's
why I think.
What's time of the year for you?
Let's go.
You want me to say it? You want us to say
you
it?
want
It wasn't the worst time of my year.
You want them?
Yeah.
Okay, now.
Yeah, no.
The moment wasn't the worst time.
Yeah.
Now,
Like, I'm in public, Jesus.
Go ahead now. Just.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, yeah, so I remember when I said that I was getting a boyfriend. Well, the worst part was breaking up. I didn't ever think that I'll be the one to break up after 3 months, but I guess I was. And yeah, it wasn't exactly the toughest of times, but when I broke up, it wasn't the hardest. I don't know, but there's this thing that Max always says about like when something happens to you, I don't deal with it immediately. So it happened at home, and then I go back to school, and then there was chaos because I didn't fuck with Maxwell then, and it was just crazy because I projected. He went through some shit because I was going through some shit, and then it was just horrible. I was crying everywhere, class, hall, walkway. Shit, there was one. Oh Lord, there was one. I don't know if my space like this.
You know what's running through my head? The fact that when I talk, I sound foolish. I sound very, very, very foolish. You get? And I'll be saying this thing, I'll be singing it like song, but then they'll be telling me, okay, because
Please write
every time,
my story.
calm down. Every time I'm
It's
talking to
my
girls,
story.
I'll just listen. Every time I'm talking to girls, I'm saying the same thing over and over. Like that this child here, I was telling that Kiniko one time, I was saying that I'm always right. She was like, you cannot be right 100% of the time. No. I said that when it comes to relationships, that one was just bragging, and I'm sorry for bragging. It's not supposed to be like that, but I'm just trying to say
Like,
that
you're always right all the time. Relationships or also friendships.
that friendship thing, my ministry is still approaching.
Oh, okay,
like, we're
better.
getting there, but I'm not always
Better.
right in friendships.
Sure.
Because sometimes I'm learning, and then like we make mistakes.
I
and
don't
I'm
believe it's
learning
always
from
right,
mistakes.
sir, but it's fine.
This guy is just there.
So please let me.
This guy is just there. Like
Maxwell is just a
this guy.
people
This
do.
guy about Baloyi.
Can I continue now?
Sorry, this guy about Baloyi. Baloyi does not just like, he just likes proving me wrong.
Go, you
And
married
he will never
yourself.
get.
You married yourself. You married yourself for no reason. No reason
He
at
will
all.
never get the chance.
Oh my god, but it's fine.
Yeah. Mess up. Sorry. Carry on.
I can continue now.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a really tough time, and I'm getting through it, and I'm now making some lapses that are also like the worst highlights of my year. But then, yeah, aside that, I think that was actually the worst part of the year, because I mean, it took up to 9 months of my year. Shit! Wow, it was actually bad. Yeah. But yeah, that was like the worst thing.
Good to see you.
Sure.
Valo, next to
Valo.
you.
The worst part of my year was when I came to 400 level. Like,
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Jesus. I'm so sorry. But like, before you continue, just before this 400 level. When you're starting school, there's some things that never happened to you, but like, before I got to school, getting to see, I've never actually felt bad. Like, I've never actually cried coming to school, but it's as if God was telling me something. When I came to, I was on my way back, when I was entering the bus coming back to school, I cried, and I was like, what's going on? I didn't want to come to school. And for the past 4 weeks, I've been in and out of not feeling well. Heyy is after my life. I've been through so much. Like, all my roommates, oh God, shout out to the D301 girls, because we've been sick, we've been on all back for how long? Like, we've headaches, sore throats, everything, all lost our voices. Heyy is after our life. But guess what?
Looking
We'll
like
make it.
bros.
We will make it because it's really trying times.
They're
Really
looking
trying
like, they're
times.
actually looking like bros.
Yeah, I did not say that.
I mean, we are guys.
I
don't
did not
we?
say that to.
What did you say?
I did not say that to.
What did I say?
I
Yeah,
will listen to
I see girls come after you. I did not say that to.
I didn't say I see girls.
You said looking like Bruce.
I said looking like bros. I'm talking about Mesoma and her.
And
like
guys.
comp engine, yeah, girls. Young, you are own.
You're
I
the
will
one
stop
making. You're
at
the I'm vexed.
of all of this.
See, whatever
I'm not
I'm
even
saying,
doing
none of
this.
your business,
Okay.
man. Valo,
All right, Valo, you were talking.
As I said, the worst part of my year was this 400. Like not this 400, but what's
The beginning, yeah, the beginning, yeah.
I'm just like, God. Like for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I didn't even know what's going on. You know when you just
just flowing through.
you see my hair like this. I'm like, I was just there. I'm talking to people and I'm talking like I'm just being passive. Like I'm not really talking, but I'm just talking. I'm just filling in what I was doing. Like I was done with a lot of things. I was like, guy. So even I still feel it once in a while now, but I know that it isn't as bad as it was those 3 weeks in
Yeah.
particular. I know people look at me like, "Father, what's going on?" Someone had to look at me. Someone was actually asking me, "Should I buy you food? Are you hungry?" And I was so confused.
But you looked that bad.
So that's the trick. It's just to look bad by you. I feel wrong.
I don't think
feel
it's still
wrong.
work for. Okay, my
I
work,
feel
my work,
wrong,
my work.
guy. If that's what it means.
But the thing was
It's
that
just bags kudos and just look into
Jesus, I was
stars.
going to be worried
Look
about
into stars and say God.
no, that time
It's just to stand in
like
front of
the highlight of
last
my
week.
year. I
Just
forgot to even mention it. The highlight of my year was seeing back show that is look good. Yo, that is look good. Jesus, you look like I don't know what you look like. Oh God, you look like
Not your
Papa
findings,
Max.
but our findings.
oh, God, this is
I was like, who is this guy?
It was just like those
Oh
character,
God, oh
man.
God,
all
oh
right,
God.
all right, all right.
I came to school. I was
Bye.
very proud. I said, my face was just beaming with laughter.
My worst of the year. Sorry. I know it won't be right if I don't mention them. Shout out to attendance unique guys. You're also part of my highlights of my year. Always serving in chapel, making me laugh. The likes of the 2 Eunices and so on and so forth. You guys are awesome. Even though you guys don't know me and I don't know you, I still think you're awesome. Alright, lowest points in the year. To be honest, I can't really think of anyone. You would necessarily think is like the failed situationships. But the no offense, the way I've moved through girls at this point, I don't really care. Like as long as it never led to a relationship, I think I just classify it as what just
You
guys.
see this guy.
And they call me the bad guy.
Like I was just classify it as
No, you are terrible, but
your turn. Do you get exactly? And I chill. All right.
no, Maxwell is terrible.
Chill. All right. So like, worst moment of the year. I think it was just a period before. What do you call that thing? Oh no. Okay, I have two. A period before Youth Alive, when when the world is just against you. It wasn't even Youth Alive. It wasn't even like things were naturally going wrong, but like I just had this period of my time that reminded me of my GS3 when the devil was strong. Guy, the devil was strong. Everything I touched destroyed. Like it was bad.
Actually,
My tab cracked, and my tab doesn't crack. My laptop just shut down, didn't come on. I jumped out from my bed, injured my leg. God, I went to bath, my soap finished.
I'm so confused.
God, I got to class, man sent me out. I was just lost. I was just angry. I was like, come, what is it? Because everything. I got to service unit, one guy just pissed me off. And then as I was about to offload on this human being, one person just said, calm down. This is the body of Christ. I was like, by why? God, like it was so bad. I just had to take a break from everything. And then when I got to Youth Alive, God just showed me the path once more. The second worst part of my year was when I fought with my mom. That part was just irritating.
Oh,
It was
it's
just-
so cute fighting your friend. Oh
No,
my God.
it wasn't.
It was not cute
It
because
was not cute.
how will I explain? Like me and my mom have the same charismatic attitude in the sense that
Very annoying.
once we have something in our mind, it will take God to change it.
Yes.
Do you get? It will change God to change it. So do you get? But we're on opposite ends of the scale. My mom is the kind of person that she wants it done and she wants it done now. She doesn't care how you do it. I'm the kind of person that I will do it when I want to.
Yeah.
So do you get?
You
And
actually
I
just me and my
cannot
mom
understand. Like it's like when you're reading a code, she can understand. I will do it. Full stop. Everything else is invalid. She does not care how you want to do it. She doesn't care. But the moment you don't do it, it's your business. She will get angry. And that woman is she's fire. But she's my mommy.
It's fire.
She's my mommy.
God, everything man he just run and hug down like Jesus.
Because I love my mommy.
Sorry. I'm sorry, but
That's where.
when I see my mom, like I run.
No, this guy is one big boy. Next thing I don't.
Yes,
Yeah,
there was a day I was with a girl.
I don't know.
There was a day I was with a girl. Hey, there was a day I was with a girl, and then my mom came to surprise visit us. I saw her. I just said, sorry, and I ran.
I run to my mom.
I don't think I run.
No offense. Forget the hard guy. Me, I come on, mommy. And they come. Oh my! And they feel like child photo because this is my mommy. Whether I'm 19 or 90, she's still my mommy. She's still always good mommy.
He's my mommy.
Mommy sounds so weird.
Like you can see, hard guy. Drop everything in front of your mom. Like all these things.
Hard guy.
That's why I've never understood that whole guys be doing for me and that. I'm like, I always tell you, you're never too old to collect slap in front of your mommy. Like that woman will wipe you even when she's 102 and stay intact. So you guys respect yourself. My mom and I will be at.
Is it just me? One thing I realized about in secondary school, because I know they don't flog us in university. But in secondary school, when a teacher flog you and then you be like, "I'm the hard guy," you will not cry.
You just
they say you toss the cane and everything. But no matter how little your parents flog you, you can never toss the cane. You cry. You cry.
No.
I'm very serious.
No.
There was a day I did hard guy for my dad. He flogged me in front of my cousin and everything. I dust the kid there like that. I
will cry.
No.
But I keep saying this thing, you guys should listen and listen well. Listen well, just listen and listen well. If you are doing hard guy anytime, anyway, please in front of your parents, behave your normal self. Because in the end, they are still your parents at the end. I understand that people have some parental issues. I'm not going to ignore that. Like even this week alone, I don't hear stories we go shake tables. But still, you just have to realize that they're still your parents. Like even if they don't want you, for God's sake, they're still your parents. Like just respect them till you get out of the house, then go. Do you get? Because everything is still a seed. If you disrespect your parents, no matter how pissing they may be, it will still come back and bite you. So let's all endeavor to be good children. How did we get here? I don't understand. Go back to the end of the podcast.
You want to hug your mommy?
Yeah, go on. Well, we've talked about our highs, we talked about our lows, we talked about how our year went. And we're going to end this episode quickly with what are your aspirations for the new year? Or do you still have something? It's going to be a two-part question. Quickly. Do you still have something you want to do this year that you're still looking up to or you're still looking forward to? Please don't mention Christmas. No offense, I'm not against Christmas, but aside celebrating the birth of Christ, I don't see he's dead. He's dead. He died in 2012.
Gay, I think that's actually.
He died in
10 years ago.
2012.
That's when everything happened.
Christmas is not there.
What is it? It's twinkling lights and presents under the tree. My friend, bro.
You don't even have that.
My friend, bro.
Do you have that in this country?
Yeah.
Or maybe
They did it for me once. They did it for me once.
For you?
Once, just once.
so cute.
They did it for me.
I'm so sorry, but like Christmas is so dead at this moment because
Yeah, it's just a time for everybody to eat.
I'm so annoyed with Christmas because and that's you know the annoying about that food you're eating is that it's the girls in the kitchen that went suffered all day to cook it. So like that I spent my whole Christmas day cooking. What's that?
I mean, I spent my last Christmas cooking now.
I mean, I'm so sorry that you guys are the guys, but like, I mean,
Same thing.
you
Nothing.
want to-
I spent my last Christmas cooking.
I spent my whole Christmas.
I was in the
Things
kitchen.
like Christmas is
I think
just-
all my family
Christmas
members
is
came to
annoying
the
at
house that
this
day,
point.
apart from my dad.
I don't like the holiday. I don't like it. Any other thing but Christmas, honestly, because I have to go to my village with no network. For
God
goodness
forbid bad
sake.
thing.
For goodness, oh shit.
I think my parents understand that if I go to village, I'll become a nuisance to everybody there because I'll be angry for no reason. Waking up will make me angry. So I'll
Like
be
you don't want
angry
to
for no
live
reason.
there.
And
What
I'll
you were
be
saying, I beg.
All right. So the end of the year, the end of the year. What do you have to say for yourself? What do you have to speak? you feel like there's still something out for you? Or what are your aspirations for the year? So for me, we're starting with you.
This year has gone, shall. That's what I know.
I mean,
But what I know is that this crossover night go loud. Ah no, we'll cry, we'll do some. Ah no, I'm going to be on the floor crossover night because first of all, results is going to come out. So professional results is going to come out, and then what I've been through this year, guys. No, we have to cry by crossover night once we make it to the new year. And then next year,
me get emotional. I don't think.
next year, Sha. What are my aspirations? Another professional exam, guys. Another professional exam next year, and then there's no time. Accounting. Shit. There's no time. There's nothing. And then next year, most of self-development after the professional exam, because there's a lot that I've been postponing. That May.
Okay, that's good.
So we're having classes. So it's going to be busy, but next year is going to be a wonderful year in Jesus' name.
Yeah. Mofope left. We don't know if he's going to be back, but Mesoma, take over.
He probably will be back because his laptop is here.
Okay.
Okay, this year, for the first time ever, I actually feel okay with my year. I've gone through so much this year and I've had so many wins, like I've applied for so many things and I actually got a lot of things that I wanted, and it's just been, I feel for the first time I can say I feel a bit accomplished, not comfortable, but just a bit accomplished, and it really feels really good. And then I had a lot of experiences. I feel like I learned a lot from this year, and I'm still learning. And then for next year, I don't even know. Honestly, I've been trying to make a list of things already, but I think the one thing I'm looking forward to is my internship. I'm so excited and I'm so scared because I want it to be the best thing ever. I've been praying about it. And then secondly, I just financially I want to really make a huge step. And then body goals, those abs next year. And I said it was this year, but next year I think those abs are like the major goal. I think when I look at my stomach by next year December, and I'm like, yeah, girl, that's what I want to feel like. And then what else again? Socially, I want to network. I want to meet a lot of people that will help me in my career anyways, Sha. But generally, that's all. That's aspirations and how I feel about this year.
Hello, what to you?
This year, okay, I still have a few things I want to learn before the year ends.
Okay.
Well, that's for it to end though. Then, for next year, basically financial goals. I mean, right now I need another source of money.
Another.
We're a programmer now, just enter.
Another source, Valor. Hey, Dad. So you have money like this, Valor?
Enter like
I'm not answering you.
projects now. Do projects.
Valor.
I am very broke, but we'll leave that there. So,
Do projects.
we're thinking of next year. I'm making things up next year, but that's one of the major goals. Okay, spiritual goals, surely it has to be there. More growth, more strength, more love. And I want to talk to more people. It was like able to talk to more people, more and
So
treat
what will happen?
my friends better. I think that's practically it.
Mofope, while you were away, the question was, what do you think this year still has in store for you? And what are your aspirations for the year ahead?
Okay, so as usual, what do I think this year has for me? More money actually. So I'm expecting to have at least to MC some events.
Woo!
Going home
Actually,
and then.
it's that season,
So it's that season, yes. Actually, I have another 5 events in me this year, or 7.
Yes, bro.
And then I have one definitely for January 1st. Every January 1st, I already have one. So
First of all, it's some New Year parties.
yeah, New Year party. I host the family's New Year
I want to
party.
party. So much money.
So aside that, my aspirations for next year. First of all, I want to my academic life. I want it to get better. I'm sure I'm getting my best results next year, definitely. For those that understand 5.0. So I'm getting my best result next year. I have my last semester was currently my best 4 point something. I know we talk about 4 points, but no, that is not lower than 4.5. Yeah, it was my best result though. Aside that, in my acting life, I want to be a wave. I just wanted to get wave. I want to blow actually. Not blow in the terms
blow
of
like those blanks appear.
not blow like I want to be popular blow. No, like I just want to improve myself so good and I start getting noticed. I don't want to be doing by connection. Yeah, I think it's better my work speaks for me rather than people speaking for me. So that's for my acting, same for my comedy, same for my MCing, and then definitely to get closer with God. I don't know, for some reason I've been having this, I've just been hearing it in my mind, ministry, but I pray it's not true. Ministry is not for me. Ministry is definitely not for me.
All right, to end the podcast, I will say my own and we say our goodbyes for this year's school. All right. So, what does the year still hold for me? Children of God, we still have about 4 podcasts to go. And a Christmas special from Max Talks. I have a special guest for you. She's a singer, but you'll find out very soon. All right, aside that, we are moving. What was that from this year? I feel like there's still money in me this year. There's still money for me this year.
Yeah, there's actually
still money for me this year. One way or the other, I'll still get money. I'm optimistic that God is going to give me money, one way or the other. I think that's all for me this year. I feel like there's still the crossover night is going to be loud. Like I think this year I have so much to thank God for. Like it's unreal. So the crossover night is going to be extremely ecstatic. But next year we're going to turn up. Hey, we're going to turn up. Next year Max Talks is going to turn up. We're going to be having special guests from all over the country, not just Covenant University. Because I'm going to be on IT, we're going to be moving around. We're going to the state of Abuja, and we're going to be moving around to people. So we're going to turn up. We're going to turn up with that. Also, this is just a quick announcement. Tofumi is also going to be taking over Max Talks in Covenant University. So it's not just going to be hearing Max Talks, Maxwell talking. You'll be hearing the likes of Tofumi and her co-host Daniel. You meet Daniel very soon. So you guys should get excited for that. We've groomed her, so she's going to be a proper bride. You understand?
What a dog.
Oh my god. Alright, so aside from that, next year I'm going to get a job that's going to be paying in euros. So
God, I beg.
that's also going to be Then I'm looking into this podcast. I mean, we ended the year with I didn't even know we were 6,000. My God, I mean, I'm going to trust God. We're going to 20k. Let's go. We're going to 20k by the end of next year. So, that's the goal. I hope you guys really
that's your goal.
Help me to get there. You know, that's our goal in Max Talks, to get there. Spiritually, I prayed for consistency last time. I think this next year, I want to see new realms of God's glory. Yeah, I think that's my next year. Because every year I pray for something and then I keep on getting it.
Supernatural.
I think 2 years ago, I prayed for strength in my spiritual life. I got it. Last year I prayed for consistency. This year I want to see new realms of God's glory. Sorry, next year I want to see new realms of God's glory in my life. Okay, sports wise, I want to continue my badminton. Because I've retired for like 4 years now, be like say skills don't they drop. So I need to
don't drop.
I need to
go and play bad guys.
I need to get back to my because that one small boy was
Actually,
stuck.
I want to try badminton.
One small boy was stuck.
So playing guitar.
Oh God, Korea no be where na elder.
It was badminton.
Any bats game.
No. It's not my elder in table tennis.
Hey, guitar and elder.
He's also in the school team. Don't worry, I'm also in the table tennis.
Elder.
He's my baby boy there.
Anyhow. Aside that, that's sports wise. I've talked about financially. Then my relationships. I treat my friends well. But we'll just go on meeting new people and treating my friends better, I guess.
Why are you guys so high on meeting new people though?
Because guys, meeting
Because
people
like
is
it's so
interesting.
exciting.
It's so exciting.
Okay, before you guys.
It's just men you're meeting. That's your problem.
Like no, before you actually
That's
get the
your
podcast,
problem. You will meet some girls that will make you
please
smile.
don't be-
You get like meet some people of your gender that will interest
That
you.
will actually interest you. I think one of the highlights of my year
Like even in my gender, I've met some boys that will make you laugh.
I want to say something.
I met Azano this year.
I was going with this boy. I want to say something. Like, there was this Enactors conference this year. Like, people from all over Nigeria came, different universities, and they came. Yes, and that was not within school period. But it was one of the best times because I met so many people. Like, there's this exciting thing about meeting new people, speaking new ideas. Like,
not shaggy people.
Not shady people, just meeting people. Like, without them being interested, just getting to know people's ideas, their thought processes. It's just maddening sometimes.
It's not just about
exciting.
Get some interesting, just meet interesting people that make you excited about life. Not people that will come and be asking you about your breakfast story. But like, still, when you meet people like,
that's what friends do a lot of.
But sometimes when you meet people like Azano, they are once in a lifetime. You can't just let them.
You can't let them
go. Like you just cannot. This young man, you can't just let.
How can he not even be on the show? You're still shady.
This guy is life.
Like when he's shady, when he's not on the show, you're shady.
Azano,
breakfast story.
Azano, you know what makes me laugh? Azano has collected breakfast, yet he has never been in a relationship. Like the breakfast is always loud.
And he's always very fun.
And
he has collected breakfast.
And he has never been.
He wasn't been in a relationship to collect
The
breakfast.
guy is always loud.
And when it happens, you always see very calm.
Quiet. And he's always funny. Like I don't think anything. There's nothing bad that happens as I know that cannot be funny. Like it's always funny. God. Like you have to have someone like that guy in your life. Like he's so funny. Like there is nothing in this life. Like his whole life is just funny. Like from the beginning to the end, bad things happen to this boy, but even the good things too are still funny. Like somebody that their life is just premium laughter. He just you should have named him Isaac because his life is laughter. Not ridiculing him. Like even the good things in his life are just funny. Like everything about him is just funny. And then the bad things are just terrible. His reactions are just terrible. Oh, well, it's okay. We've talked about a lot of things. And to end this podcast, I still want to give a shout out to you guys once more. I love my fans expressly. You guys may think I'm obnoxious, but still, I still love my fans. Without you guys, I wouldn't be here. Forget my love for podcasting. If at the end of the year, I only got 2 listeners and 4 followers, I mean 4 listeners and 2 followers, I go drop this thing now. Like, be honest. But you guys have been here. 7,000 of you are listening to me. And I just want to appreciate you guys for doing this. It's an honor, honestly. Like there is nothing else. It's just an honor to know that 7,000 people. I'll keep saying that 7,000 because it's busting my head. 7,000 people are listening to me and are interested in what I say. And as per usual, even Spotify said you guys are devotees, meaning that you guys are consistent, not do and go, do and do. You guys are consistent. So for your consistency and all your love, I say thank you. This podcast is, like I said, it's for you, about you, and it cannot be done without you.
It's for you, about you.
I cannot be done without you. Come on. So you guys, thank you guys, and we'll see you next week. We'll still be bringing up big guys, such as the big man in front of us here, Fope. But don't worry, he'll be back soon enough. We still have more senior men, but we have our resident senior man here with us.
Why are you touching me?
You guys have heard so much about Mesoma. You got to meet her on the podcast. I'm sure you're excited. We still have a lot to talk about. With her, she will be back. And talk for me as usual. You'll hear much more of her next year on the Marketers podcast. Thank you guys for listening. Have a good one.
Merry Christmas.
And Merry Christmas.
And Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
In advance.
Bye, guys.